In the video, Attract Wealth Fast. Unlock the true energy of money, we explored how your frequency is your fortune. Today we go deeper. We've all heard it. Energy attracts energy. But let's be real. When your bank account is gasping for breath and your thoughts are cycling in scarcity, that advice feels like a cruel joke. You visualize, you affirm, but nothing shifts. Here's the truth most people won't say. Energetic alignment isn't just a mindset. It's not some feel-good moment you stumble into when everything is finally going right. It's a discipline, a deliberate daily tuning of your entire being, mind, body, and nervous system, into the frequency of receiving. This is where most people stay stuck. They wait for their circumstances to change so they can feel wealthy. But that's backwards. The real shift happens when you become wealth and energy first, consistently, before a single external thing changes. That's what this video is about. Not magic spells, not wishful thinking. Rituals. Practical embodied actions that reprogram your nervous system, stabilize your emotional field, and teach your subconscious to expect wealth, not fear it. Because when your identity shifts from someone who hopes to someone who knows, the universe responds in kind. So if you're ready to stop wishing for more and start receiving more, stay with me. We're going to walk through 4 powerful daily practices. They're simple, they're short, and they change everything. Let's begin where all transformation starts. The first 5 minutes of your day. Imagine waking up and before you've even had a chance to breathe, your phone buzzes. Emails, headlines, social media scrolls. Before your feet hit the floor, your energy has already been hijacked. Sound familiar? Most people wake up into reaction. They give their energy away before they've even owned it. That's why your mornings matter more than you realize, because the first few minutes set the energetic tone of your entire day. So here's your first ritual. Morning alignment. Just 5 minutes. Before touching your phone, sit upright. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale. Center yourself. Then ask, what does abundance feel like today? How would my wealthiest self think, act, speak right now? Don't chase the answers. Feel into them. Let your body recall the texture of confidence, calm, spaciousness. Maybe it's a deep breath. Maybe it's a smile. Maybe it's just 1 second of peace. Then anchor that feeling for just 60 seconds. Because your body doesn't know the difference between what's imagined and what's real. Neuroscience proves it. Mental rehearsal triggers the same neural pathways as physical experience. So when you rehearse abundance in your nervous system, you're not faking anything. You're programming your identity to expect wealth. And that subtle shift, it changes how you speak, how you decide, how you move. You don't need an hour-long routine. You just need 5 minutes of deliberate frequency every morning before the world touches you. Because when you lead the day with alignment, the world responds to your energy, not the other way around. Now, let's talk about what happens at night. You climb into bed, but your mind replays everything that went wrong. The bills, the missed opportunities, the things you should have done better. Sound familiar? This mental habit reinforces scarcity. It wires your brain to look for what's missing and ignore what's already moving in your favor. The wealth frequency journaling evening ritual rewires that pattern. It takes just 5 minutes, but it trains your mind to recognize abundance, even in small, quiet forms. Open your notebook. Ask and answer. What did I receive today? Maybe it was $10, or someone's kindness, or a creative idea. Write it down. Your nervous system needs evidence that you are receiving. What wealth-generating idea came through me? Even if you didn't act on it, record it. When you recognize inspiration, you invite more of it. Wealth flows where attention grows. What would $10,000 a month me do next? Not someday. Right now. Let your future self guide your next small step. This question pulls you into embodiment, not hope, identity. The brain learns through repetition and pattern. This nightly ritual retrains it to notice abundance, act on creative prompts, and take aligned action, even if nothing outside has changed. You start to feel like someone who already has. And when your nervous system feels safe in abundance, your external world begins to mirror that. So don't skip this. Your journal isn't just a diary, it's a frequency recalibrator. Let's be honest, spending money can feel terrifying. Even a $3 coffee can trigger panic when you're in scarcity. The fear creeps in. Should I really be buying this? What if I run out? And just like that, your nervous system contracts. Your energy closes. But money is just energy. And when you release it in fear, you broadcast lack. When you release it in trust, you broadcast abundance. Here's the ritual. Conscious spending. Every time you spend, even on something small, silently say, "There's more where that came from." Sounds simple, but it's potent, because it breaks the fear pattern in real time. You're not ignoring your finances. You're not being reckless. You're retraining your emotional relationship with money. You're teaching your brain that spending isn't dangerous, it's safe. This reframe changes everything. Over time, your subconscious begins to associate money with flow, not loss. You no longer grip it. You circulate it. With intention, with joy, with trust. And what circulates, returns. So whether you're paying bills, tipping your barista, or investing in yourself, infuse the moment with the energy of confidence. Say it. There's more where that came from. Because when you believe that, the universe proves you right. Here's the final piece. The one that actually turns alignment into transformation. Embodied action. Because without action, even the best energy fizzles into fantasy. So ask yourself daily, what is one small, bold move my wealthiest self would make today? Not 100 things, not a vision board, just one aligned action. Then, do it, immediately. Maybe it's sending the pitch, posting the idea, asking for the raise, starting the thing you keep postponing. The moment you act, you give your subconscious proof that you are who you say you are. This is how new identities are built, not in theory, but in evidence. Over time, these small daily moves become your new baseline. You stop hesitating, you start expecting results, and you become a magnet. Not because you hoped hard enough, but because you consistently showed up in alignment with what you claim to desire. Let's be clear, these rituals aren't hard. They don't require massive time or effort. But the compound impact over 30 days? Life-changing. You start to feel different, think different, speak different, and most importantly, receive different. Because the universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to consistency, confidence, and clarity. And these rituals train all three. So now, the choice is yours. Do you keep waiting for change, or do you become the change that attracts it? If you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, commit to these 4 rituals for just 30 days. Let them recalibrate your frequency and reshape your identity. And share this video with someone who needs to remember their power. Leave a comment for the community, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this is just the beginning of your energetic mastery.